Hello. It is another DCC night. I have food that I will probably mute myself to eat. But we have a party to get to. Hello. You were talking about anima?
There was a chicken, I tell you, a giant chicken.
There was gigantic poultry, right.
Basically, his name is Lord, Stillwater, yes, Lord Stillwater.
Lord
He wanted to go to another town. It was specifically to, like, find out more about this whole, like, Elven Lord business, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you are heading from Hamilton to Strom is where you are now, on the way to the seat of the what's the term there? The regent's governor, so to speak.
But yeah, so we're accompanying him. We got a nice covered wagon to take us there. Not a carriage or anything real fancy, just a covered wagon.
Oh no, we don't get fancy.
But we do have Lord Stillwater's pop-up watchtower.
You don't have it, but
he does, but he's allowing us to sleep in it as well. He's got apparently books and all sorts of knickknacks on the second level of it.
Lord Stillwater's pop-up guard tower.
Yep.
Patent pending. These be written in bubble letters.
Bubble letters.
Yes.
Good lord. It's taken us, 5 days?
It was 5 days from Hamilton to Stowe.
Yes. So we made it 2 days without problem. So on the third day, while we were trying to sleep that night, we were attacked by a enormous halfling chicken.
Walk.
You might make a pun regarding you know, a different
Enormous
variation of the word.
Enormous halfling chicken.
Yes.
It was 25 feet tall. I remember that, and the watchtower is like 35 feet or something. So it's literally huge. It just came up, started pecking the tower. You know, one big thing to another. Really
Like
couldn't.
I said, it's a chicken nut tail. Yeah, a giant chicken.
one big thing to another.
Yeah, we all kind of came out to attack it.
A flood of death.
I ended up rolling like a little too well on my magic missile, and I just, you know, maybe obliterated it.
You ripped some of the finger-licking goodness off of it. The magic missile claws.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause they're like, what, eagle talons.
Yes. It's C-A-L-W. Yes. C-L-A-W.
But yeah, we maybe also harvested all the resources we could from the chicken. You know, a bunch of big, pretty feathers and meat and stuff. And, you know, we took that to town. Another couple days away with no further incident. Yay.
You got a hold of all them chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm. We sure did. Could make so many chicken nuggets. And then we sold most of that in town. And then...
Feathers too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the feathers, you made
Beautiful plumage.
Yes. I convinced somebody...
fantastic-
I convinced somebody to make a dress with some of the feathers by selling the extras to pay for it.
And you also were able to eventually fence successfully the elfin alloyed coins.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you have money now.
Yay, money.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes money.
You have many monies that you may buy something if you like. Buy yourself something nice, sweetie. But yeah, we might be going back to investigate what made the chicken so massive. Maybe.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Clean living.
Some of us were interested in finding out.
Yes, clean living. That's the reason. That's why the chicken was.
I just don't want megafauna terrorizing the.
Nobody wants megafauna.
The megafauna just happens, you know?
But,
Megafauna, it's everybody's problem.
Anyways, whatever happens, Desiree is very tired.
Yeah, whoever's maybe paying attention notices that your elven thief is very definitely not looking as chipper as she normally had been. That you've noticed. She's got a bad case of the dragons.
The dragons.
The dragons, yes.
Yep.
We all know how that can be. Zoink. Oh. Were you wanting to give that a try as well? Yeah. Come on. Your spell.
Yeah, I might be able to, huh? Yeah, Yeah, I'll try it.
You do need to buy your materials though too.
I can do that. I still have some money. Or was it? You have 35 gold pieces. How much do I have to spend?
I think it was 5. You were going with 5 gold for to pay for the time rental for the you know, the forge and whatnot. And just make sure you take off the glass beads off, since you would be using them.
Dang it, my glass beads. So I just make like 1 flask out of it.
Yes, you'll only have enough time to, currently you'll only have enough time to do 1. Well, let's see here.
I mean, I have so many glass beads, so I also
Well,
assumed that would translate to 1 flask. And I should have to buy more.
Yeah, each one after the first, if you wanted to try doing it, would be 5 gold for your materials. So if you want to cast it multiple times, you can. If you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Empty your coffers, so to speak.
I'll do that. I shall have 2 glass flasks. And then I shall cast the spell, I assume.
Sappy.
Yes, you are. Did you put that on your sheet or no?
I didn't finish filling it out.
Okay. So, finish casting File of Pleasure. Roll a d20. Or two of them, however many times you're trying to cast.
We shall do 2.
So a 14? Excuse me.
Well, considering that there's supposed to be 2 separate rolls, I lose the spell.
So yeah, you lost it, and then you got a base. So.
But if I
guess you
lost
could-
it the first time,
Yeah.
then I cannot cast it another.
Nope.
Never mind.
You were let down.
I'm too tired today. I can't do it.
Excuse me.
I'm like, crap.
Alright, well then.
While she's doing this, I'll be having a very special episode of Kung Fu The Halfling Continues, where I teach little Billy not to hang out with the kids by the liquor store. Love it.
A very special episode.
Love it.
Those are the ones that, have the most adventures.
Yeah. A very special episode. Okay.
Well, let's see here. I'm idling. Finch, make with a personality roll.
Let me open my sheet then. Trained or untrained?
Oh, no, just do a check.
Personality test?
Yes. Because you're just trying to get underneath your personality.
Or my personality. Well, I don't know what you mean. I've added.
It was a success either way. Personality is a 14. If you were trying, because I think, weren't you trying to find somebody else to either. I know you were looking for other people that had seen maybe large farm animals or whatever.
Yeah, I think
but
we're
were you
kind of asking around.
Were you trying to find anyone to go back out with you, or no?
Unless they know where it is, no.
Okay.
If they have a location they want to lead us to, but I wasn't like recruiting the townsfolk.
Some of the little ragamuffins out there claim that they had seen in the woods very large, like canine prints.
Okay. I know it's hard to ask kids how big because everything looks big to kids, but
Well,
how big?
one's like, Ezekiel over there was able to hop down inside it and right across it and barely reach the other side.
That's large. That sounds like a bigger danger than chickens.
I don't know. Chickens are pretty
big.
big. Chickens are pretty big assholes. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people think chickens are just little. Okay, we're gonna
Little
eat
assholes.
grains and whatever.
Yes.
No. And you ever seen a chicken go after a rat? They will take down a rat like nobody's business.
Yeah, that's why I had riding chicken in the other game. The mount fed itself.
The mount fed itself. Yes, many an inn stay was paid for by using the chicken as a mouser.
I can relay this to the rest of the party when we meet up that there's definitely a megafauna problem nearby. We might want to look into it just to keep everybody safe, but that's up to them.
Ouch. But yeah, that was nearer to the town, though. That was back with the where the chicken was.
A megafauna problem very nearby.
Not a good thing to have.
Unless you mean our town that we started in, but you mean this.
No, Strong. Sorry, the town you were current.
Okay.
But other
Yeah,
than that,
it is kids talking, so take it with a grain of salt.
you got that right. Less reliable than the chicken is, so to speak.
I have used all of my winnings in charity except for enough to buy a new pair of sandals that have a hole in the bottom.
I was gonna say you've pretty much donated to feed the hungry and buy petty candy for some of the children that you were talking to, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, fixing roofs, that sort of thing.
Do I get any of the donations? I mean, I am a mendicant.
Constantly.
Are you calling me a
on-
mendicant?
Putting on different outfits to get more money. He's, what about me? If I got
That
paid.
would be bad.
No, just depends on who you're talking to. That, yes. Let's see here. Was there? I know. I don't know what you were geared to, but if there was anything you wanted to try upgrading as far as your equipment or whatever goes.
I think I'm pretty well set. I upgraded my armor. I know that, and shield too.
try and...
Someone look down at my picture. I think we're after airbending scrolls.
Yes.
I should have done a little bit more better to make him distinct. More better.
More better, yes.
More betterists.
Did you want to try to upgrade your bashing club? Or are you okay with your cudgel?
A nice mace would be good.
Oops. I guess that would be for Fick. Uh-oh. My connection to the server.
I can still hear you.
That's because I'm in the room right beside you.
No, I can hear you on
Oh.
physical.
Rats.
Let me make sure I'm not downloading it. So
Stop downloading pornographies.
Gotta get them pornos.
Let's just start uploading them.
that ship sailed, huh?
Yay, smut.
There's no OnlyFans.
Yay, smart. Oh yeah. That's what we've come here for, is the smut.
Hey, you know,
Isn't there the
least you're gonna be
classic
honest
song?
Isn't that what?
Isn't there the classic song, "The Internet is for Porn"?
Oh yeah.
Yep. I still remember that, which is weird, because how I first heard about that song was at a anime convention, like, so long ago. I'm not even sure which one. It might have been like Matsuricon
really
or something.
what it was the Warcraft machinima that really made that one popular.
I probably have no idea about any of that, but I just found it funny because I heard about it before I was actually even 18, and I'm like, heh, this is funny.
I don't
No
even
idea,
know
but
what
yeah.
the internet is.
Yeah, no, the classic Avenue Q. Actually, have you seen that first and then seeing the Avenue Q bit it's from? Yeah. Avenue Q. Have you ever actually seen Avenue Q? Funny musical.
Nope. Definitely not.
I've got
It's
the
basic.
CD,
It's
but never has.
Avenue Q. Avenue Q is basically Sesame Street for grown-ups.
Oops.
There's all kinds of stuff. Full frontal puppet nudity.
As you do. There's the connection again. Christ.
I somehow managed to close my Roll20 page.
I saw that.
I cannot tell you how I did it.
Practice. Alt F4, I'm guessing. That's usually how I do it.
Oh, it definitely was not Alt F4. I swiped across, I was swiping little, pieces of dust off my keyboard, and then
Swiper, no swiping.
it was gone, and I'm like, what happened?
Like you said, I'm not sure if we've got
No, you're gonna make me type that again.
faults with,
Bitch.
Well, if you used luck, or if you had, I don't think anybody really got damaged or hurt rather. But stamina or stat drain, hit point loss, or luck. We'll say you spend a day in town overnight. Just because of the time of day and having to do all your shopping and all that, it took enough time where that's sort of a requirement. So, Stillwater, like I said, footed the bill for rooms. The best that can be gotten here, which isn't too bad because, like I said, this Strom is an actual, fortified town with palisade walls around it. So, there is a really nice weighted iron shod staff you can have here.
Basically similar to the Tetsubo, only a little less extreme.
Yes.
I got the magic stick.
I can hear you.
That's what I heard you say.
It's good.
I mean,
You want to run that by me again?
it is a very magic stiff.
Yeah, we're all mature adults here. Yes, we are.
Staph, stave, stoop, staph infection. Definitely don't get a staph infection in Neo. It's one of them, I think it's typically like a is it like the Shinto monks or whatever? They always got them with the little rings on the end of it. That's sort of,
I forget
thing.
which one it is.
Yeah, I have to look it up.
I will waggle it at any thread.
Dingle, dingle, dingle.
I'm
I
gonna
just saw that you
announce this.
This is my jingle stick.
Pewter staff topped with metal rings. Monks will also hang paper amulets off the smaller rings. Used as a noisemaker to announce a monk's presence
There you go.
and frighten away animals. Adapted as an
Tiny
instrument.
ponies off the rings. I just saw that Fick is chaotic, so you've got a slightly evil cleric with you for some reason. So watch. That's just from him being a mendicant, I guess.
Evil or chaotic?
Well, he's got written evil, so.
Okay. It's okay, I can do some dual damage, it's fine.
Come on. But anyway, then the following day, like I said, heal your points, single points if you are needing to heal them. From your leads that you have, if you were wanting to follow them anyway.
Well, does anyone want to take the word of a whole bunch of children that there are wolves big enough to dunk a child into their footprints? And would anybody like to do anything about that?
That's essentially what it will end up boiling down to, correct?
Let's go waggle my staff at it.
Tyvani wants to pass
waggling your staff at a macro wolf, there's something there. I'm not just, I might just be me misinterpreting, but
It's Freudian. It's okay.
okay.
I think the only person
Freudian
who
or
doesn't
Freudian?
get that is
Yes.
our elf.
So Desiree, you're going to, you want to stay behind?
I mean, I'll still come along for moral support, but
Yay, moral support.
You got your cheerleader outfit on.
Rah, 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 sister and bud.
Yes.
I'll wear the
Kick 'em
fancy
high,
feathered
kick 'em
dress
low.
and be like, "Oh, you can do so well, my dears," or something like that. Wave a handkerchief like
Kick 'em high, kick 'em low.
in lieu of pom poms.
That was for, I mean, either of you, but Fick said he was
Okay.
looking for I mean, you can have one just to walk around with, since you said,
No, I don't
you
need it.
announce your presence.
If you find some nice prayer beads, I might be able to keep those.
You're not nearly loud. Well, you just so happen to have somebody that could probably make you some prayer beads.
Yeah, there's probably somebody in town with. There might even be some for sale in town.
I can make you
beads,
all
some nice
sorts of
donations.
I can make you all sorts of beads, for many, many uses.
Special
Okay,
praying
yeah.
occasions.
If you're praying that way, then I can't help it. I got nothing. Yeah, we're mature adults here, all mature.
It will be a constant joke. I'm sorry. I hope that's okay with you guys.
No. Yeah, don't apologize. Jeez, that just makes it worse.
I'm not apologizing for anything.
Apologize for your face.
I'm just warning you.
It doesn't need to be, it's just one-handed, that's fine. Crit range is 20. Yeah, okay, there you go. And if you wanted to get a shield, you could do that too. Use that with the shield.
Shields are good. +1 armor, always a fine thing.
Numerology.
Kind of realizing that having every little bit of armor helps in this game.
Slightly.
I could do this game naked and I'd still be effective. Upsetting, but effective.
Leather from a child.
Kids aren't very good at stopping slashing, though.
That's true.
How do I know that? Wait.
You've been there. A tough child. One from the street. You can get...
I'm gonna go grab some more ice cold iced tea here. So be right back.
Okay.
It's kind of warm here.
Don't let the Brits know you're doing that.
Don't let the Brits... Yes. That's true.
They hate. It's so funny. They hate how we have iced tea.
That's interesting. Maybe you should point out that they stole it all from China.
It's so funny, I think. And we get to torment them with it.
Yes. Then throw it in the baby.
In the baby? What?
Yes. With the bathwater. Throw the tea out with the baby bathwater. Buggy bumpers. And the shield does... What does the shield does? You're still using the beekeeper's suit. That's true. You know what? I would not want to... Huh?
does take less stinging damage.
Well, I was just gonna say I would not want to screw around with him in that beekeeping suit, because if I don't know what I was looking at, but I'd seen the like what a medieval beekeeping outfit looks like, and it's pretty scared. Oh, phone call. Yes. Did you happen to put that in the Discord, Desiree, or no?
I did.
Thought. Okay,
Under
is it under loot them? Yeah, there it is.
70 gold.
Yep, 70 gold total.
I can buy so many shields with that.
Oh my gosh.
Put them on your elbows and stuff. Yes.
Interesting.
Was this?
Well, looking at medieval beekeeping outfits.
Oh no, I've set you down this hole.
How the hell do they see through the wicker basket on their faces?
Just good question. Share with the class. I hope you've brought enough for everyone.
I don't like linking people to Reddit. Let me see if I can get this to work.
How much was the staff, John?
Blah, blah, blah. The stat, I think, is it's 6. Shoot, what the hell was it? 10 for the staff and 6 for the, no, 10 for the staff, 6 for the shield, I'm sorry. There it is.
And what were the stats on the shield?
I think I already put it on your sheet. Should be under your armor.
Oh, so you did.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm happy to have you automatically populate things for me.
I like the comment. How do they see with their eyes? Oh wait, they have eyes?
They're not there anymore. It just
Oh,
looks so.
God.
I mean, that could be like the next slasher villain or something.
Yeah, you could. I mean, like, sometimes you can weave little gaps, like, just enough of a gap so that you can kind of see out. But, like, yeah, it would be hard to see.
With their eyes.
That's
Wonder
just
that
straight up
was
Slenderman
this?
shit right there, though.
Oh.
Geez.
What is this? What's this other one? Ugh, Russian bear hunting armor.
Slandy Mandy. Oh yeah, I did
That
see
reminds
one.
me of, like, oh, the Stonk's face.
And
Yeah.
Yay!
Let me see.
Or
Yeah.
beekeeping pictures.
And they're not medical grade either.
Oh.
are we still in the prayer beads?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
The bear armor reminds me of this.
Medical grade parabeats.
Stonks, look at his face.
So you can throw them in the dishwasher and they come out sterilized.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, those are prayer beads. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm guessing you're talking like the like Akuma style Buddhist.
The big ass
therapies or
thick
whatever.
ones that just like the ones that normal monks carry by hand.
Oh,
They
I
can
thought
move
you were
around their neck or their wrist.
okay. So yeah, you can commission your elf or anybody else, I suppose, to something like that if you were interested.
No,
Yeah.
they're made of wood.
I think as far as gear goes, I'm pretty well. I sold off what I don't need.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say you're about spent, I think, on your cash since you.
No. I got about 15 GP left.
Oh.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I might have. Maybe I forgot to spend. No, that's right. I remember now. I'd gotten a good deal on the scale armor. That's what it was.
From the token.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why I got
the family discount.
And then selling my old armor is what got me some better the cash back. Got it.
So are we decided you're gonna try to find this these prints then? Prints.
Sounds good.
No, fingerprints.
Someday my prince.
I don't think so.
I think so. I'll continue eating.
I did not hear what you said, Miss Heathen. I'm sorry.
You told the joke? I don't think so.
Yes, but I thought you said something other than that.
I'm down to go hunting wolf.
Okay.
Just to make sure it doesn't hunt people.
People hunting. You could tame it and then use it to hunt people. That's an option.
I don't. This is not kosher.
What's that?
Monks keep kosher. Keeping the animal that way does not really work for me.
Oh. They don't have to let you know. You won't notice the 6-story canine following behind the party. The kaiju.
He's just a puppy.
We call him Ralph. Let's see, who would this be apt for? Really, none of you, I suppose. Do you want to try tracking down this one of the kids you were talking to yesterday? See if maybe they can show you where this was.
I guess that would probably be the most efficient way.
All right. You do one of your patented luck checks. Try and roll underneath your luck there.
Oh, my
brother.
0 luck. Hold on. Show all.
Nothing for today. Take about 2 hours looking around. You just can't seem to track the kid down.
Did we get a general idea of where it was?
Yeah, I probably should have asked more specific questions when the children were telling me what sounded like tall tales.
Well, it doesn't have to be thick, but if you throw an extra 2 gold in there, you can get somebody to try and. Do you want to try finding the kids, or just find somebody that would help you track this
Somebody
thing?
who's seen big wolf track, or evidence of big wolf, or big any animal.
Okay. Well, like I said, you go ahead and spend 2 gold and roll luck again. Thick wolf, yes.
To whom are you speaking about gold? Because
Whoever has the gold to spend. It doesn't have to be
70s.
you.
Yeah.
Whoever can spend monies, just let it be known and deduct the gold from your sheet, please.
Money, but I could weed their garden for them.
I mean, I've got cash. I mean, this probably is the most money my character's ever seen in his life, but he's willing to throw it at a good cause.
Okay.
One more luck check.
So yes, do one more check, please. Because of the, I'm gonna say because of
looking
the
at, like,
the expenditure of money that you can finally by flashing money around, word gets out to the other little ragamuffins that there's being money found offered for the lead to this kid, so
Yeah.
they'll eventually he is found, and he does offer to show you the area where this paw print was.
Okay. Any last prayers or anything before we follow a child into the woods in search of something large enough to swallow us whole?
Yes. That's you're just being melodramatic. You really are. Extra tiny crispy crazy crust.
Alright, I guess we're going.
Okay. Your Lord Stillwater is not going to be accompanying you on this, so
I figured.
as you do. Put everybody over here. I'm guessing the wagon and stuff is still considered to be yours, though. So, are you bringing any of it with you, or
It'd be nice to not walk.
Well, I mean, it's like romp distance away. It's not going to be a huge trek to get to it.
The thing I'm thinking of is, here's the problem. Oh, right, forgot to knock down my cash. Go to cash, knock down 2, money spent. The thing I'm thinking of is, we had the problem with the chicken of getting the getting as much of the carcass back as we could. Do we really want to be able to haul back proof and or pieces of whatever wolf or whatever this is that we're dealing with?
You right.
If we bring a cart, here's the other aspect of that.
Awful presumptuous of you to think you would be able to kill the thing too. Sorry, go on.
Point. The other aspect is carts are. This is an ox cart. It's pulled by an ox. Oxes are large and meaty, larger and meatier than, say, adventurers. Because otherwise, we get out there and we got nothing to lure it with except for our own tasty, squishy bodies.
Are we feeding Prettyfoot to the wolf? I don't want to feed Prettyfoot to the wolf.
Prettyfoot is the
sorry, it's
Clydesdale apparent. Oh,
it's a reference to
okay.
So that's just my take on the thing. Is do we need to have some sort of lure?
When lure was said and the elf pipes up, there's problems. Keep going. Hold on. I've got to put my malevolent plan into action, rather. Well,
okay.
That could be an option, I suppose.
I mean, otherwise we're looking at. So basically the other aspect of that is by the same token, if we wanted to try for stealth, having a large meaty bovine handy would not be stealthy and would probably get more attention than we really want. You want to try and sneak up on the thing, etc.
And
jingling
Brother Finch is not stealthy.
Okay, neither am I. I work scale mail. I mean in terms of scent wise and stuff like that.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula?
Oh.
If you're hungry for a hunk of fat and juicy meat, eat my body from here because the end's a treat. Coming down a dime, on a Stacy swine, all you have to do is get in line.
I'm picturing Desiree doing this with the ox. Just hanging out by the cart and y'all can just ambush whatever comes along.
I'm very concerned now. I do not want to click.
It's perfectly safe for Bork.
It is.
You can't have any of the audio on your stream though, or you're gonna get kicked off Twitch.
Well, no, it'll
That's
just get
why I'm not
muted.
clicking.
You can mute the part. It'll be fine.
Nobody messes with the mouse, is all I'm saying.
Squeak, squeak, squeaky, squeaking.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's how we'll say it happens. The kid will take you out on the path and show you the tracks that they found. And then from there, if you decide to look around for it, or if you want to come back and get supplies or whatever, you can do so.
All right.
And bringing the cart with you or whatever. So you've got plop, 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 plop. How many animals does a paw have?
Hey, what does a what?
Yes.
What? Did you just ask?
I don't know.
How many animals does a paw have?
Yes, that sounds right.
You mean toes?
No, I mean animals. Oh dear.
How many toes?
No.
It's all going belly up. There, that looks convincing, doesn't it? Is in no way silent during the journey. Oh no! Each going to heaven, sir. Come on. Paw bears. Alright. So, you're led off the road, and sure enough, or down the road rather, and sure enough, there is eventually, is everybody, yeah, at the bend of the road there. The town is back up. North is, of course, towards the top of the screen. Again, so I can write that later, but that goes towards the town. What's that? But like I said, Strom is up to the north, and sure enough, this path, some 15 or so feet off of the road, you see easily spot 4 large, what appear to be canine tracks in the ground.
Ooh.
They actually.
Hmm?
How big are they actually? Because kids are.
They take
Small.
up a full square. They're about 5 feet
Hell am I?
across.
Oh, there they are. I'm sorry, I was zoomed out in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Wow.
This is huge.
Yeah.
I could literally lay down inside the paw print, couldn't I?
That's what the kids were saying.
Yes. The kids were like, Timmy laid down and still didn't reach the other side of the print.
Well, I'm sorry I doubted the small children. Maybe a bigger problem than we can handle.
Well,
Definitely a large problem, though.
yeah. Now,
Very.
So here's my question. That is as if we've already got one chicken and one wolf or canine or dog or whatever. We've already got that. What else is wandering out there?
I was gonna say, leave them go. They'll take care of themselves. The problem will take care of itself.
Right. Except we killed the chicken.
What is it that whatever big predator is out there will hunt all the big prey, and when there's no more big prey, it slowly starves to death.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Crisis
after they're done
averted.
picking their teeth with the villagers, they'll starve to death.
Don't mention the villagers.
Maybe
give the
they
DM
don't know
ideas.
about it yet. They don't know about it yet.
Megafauna speaks common. That's the big problem.
But yeah, if everybody can make a luck roll to see if they want to, if you want to try and find any other prints. But there are definitely 4.
Well, I'm just really lucky tonight.
Inky.
Yeah.
There is another print going that direction. Make another luck check, Inky.
Me?
Yes.
Woohoo!
You see. Another one. Make another check. And you kind of get the idea that the paw prints kind of go off in a sort of southwesterly direction. That is, I don't know why
Well,
yes. That it goes basically into the wooded area that is down this direction.
Well, if we could successfully track it without being attacked, we might be able to find the source of the what's making things huge. But I don't have a lot of confidence in our luck of tracking it without stumbling into it. Being eaten.
Yes. Treetops.
Trees! They look nice.
They're cropping up all over the place. Gives. This is terrible.
Just erupting from the
Yes.
ground.
Suddenly trees.
Popping one sapling.
They're just
sapling tokens on the map.
they're springing up to greet us. They're so excited.
Oh.
Quiet, you're giving away everything. That doesn't happen for a little while. But yes, this is essentially tree village.
Can you rotate any of them for variation?
No.
What?
Nobody wants variegation.
Yeah, variation.
Nope, no variegation for you. Just because you asked. Yes.
Are the trees so thick you wouldn't be able to see something big if you climbed one of them to look?
I mean, if it's currently walking, obviously no. The canopy for the tree, these are about the same height as the ones that were by the tower, and you were able to see over the the treetops at 35 feet.
All right, I'm going to try a dex check and climb a tree and see what I can see. I'm thinking
yes.
It's an untrained agility check.
Those are thick trees.
They're
Oh,
just
shit,
big
no,
boned.
that's not working.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I didn't climb shit.
If she wants to, I know Desiree, I think, has
Feeling
in
so
her
good.
kit of
I have rope.
thievery abilities. She has, I believe, a climb skill. And actually, does I think halflings don't halflings have?
I think I can see in low light
See,
and speak
double check
halfling.
here.
Climb sheer surfaces. I'll do an
That would be the
example roll
one.
for you.
Just to see how far you fall.
Well, just so you can see.
I've got rope if you want to not fall.
Thing.
That's
Aw.
true.
Thank you.
Okay, halflings get stealth abilities, not climbing stuff. So, okay, makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah, I don't have that anywhere on my sheet.
Yeah. So if you're climbing up, you can more than. We'll say you took the precautions to, chuck a rope over one of the higher branches or whatever and tie yourself off and all that jazz. But oddly enough, you managed to make it up there without too much trouble.
Yay.
Nice.
From in the very tip top of the canopy, you don't see any creatures, but if you continue to follow like the southwesternly trajectory of those paw prints, you can see that there are trees that have been either uprooted or splintered or just pushed to the side from something making a path in that direction.
Okay. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, sure does.
I'm sorry about the pun, but this village has big problems. This must be new, or they noticed it by now, you know?
That's what people come here for, is the gigantic canines.
Oh, they should have stopped by the tourism board. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I'm trying to think here. You also notice that just off in the distance, just because the lay of the land is sort of like sloping upward topographically, there is a gathering like darkenedness.
You mean
as
clouds,
well.
like storm clouds?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my.
Possibly fire or something, maybe. Says this from the player who's currently dealing with smoke clouds. Just saying.
No, it's not that. Let's see here. Who would this be with? Anima.
Yeah.
You kind of notice that since you've been in getting closer to the town, that you could have sworn that there's been like a restlessness with the earth, like geologically speaking, if that makes any sense. I will be right back.
Okay. I will notify the media.
That was a very scary image you posted. He's what we are being haunted by.
So, has like anyone else noticed that the Earth feels a little seasicky? You know, like it won't stop moving. I mean, it's kind of subtle, but or maybe there's just something wrong with my inner ear.
Would it be something surface tremors? Something walking?
Okay. Oops. You might. What's that?
It's the Grimmark.
Nobody wants the dream. I thought it was the nothing.
Thing is the thing the Grimmark serves.
It's a good reference, actually. But yeah, you might consider it to be, like I said, a earthquake feeling periodically. Oh, excuse me. I apologize for the whatever it is.
This
Okay,
area
so
may not be entirely stable.
I don't think this town is entirely stable. So with that information, do you still feel like pursuing?
I think I think we should be cautious because, again, it might not just be this wolf we're chasing, and honestly, wolves are big and scary just regularly. Ask a sheep.
If at all possible, fixing the problem without killing the megafauna would be interesting because then we wouldn't get splatted ourselves.
Yeah.
We can figure out the problem.
I mean, if we could undo it, then we just have a regular wolf, which is still just kind of annoying.
They belong here, though. Wolves are part of the ecosystem. Big wolves are not.
Miss Heathen absolutely loves the Mega Shark movies and all that. So
I love Megalodon. I love Megalodon so much.
Aww.
Terrified of sharks, and I love the biggest one there is.
we had no business coming into the ocean. Oh.
Mega shark, do do do. Mega shark, do do do. I caused a friend of mine great pain the other day. Mega shark, do do. Mega shark, do 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 do. Mega shark, or baby shark haiku. They stopped talking to me for a little while after that. One should not make haiku of baby shark.
Not cool.
Not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah. Like, really? You made haiku out of baby shark?
I don't think. I mean, none of y'all really have that sort of like hunting and trapping experience.
I will point out that my character is a shepherd.
Yes.
Or was a shepherd. He therefore knows his way around wolves. They're nasty bastards, and he hates them all. I mean, yes, they may have a place and blah blah blah. ecosystem, blah blah blah. Usually, that place in their ecosystem is eating his damn sheep.
Okay, here's a bigger problem than mega wolves. What if there were moose out here?
Mega moose.
Mega moose.
Mega moose.
We have to fix that problem.
That would be a problem. Yes. I mean, I would not want to be, I would not want to have a mega moose inflicted on anybody. That's going to run into some issues.
Mega moose.
Close to rut season.
Mega moose, do. I mean, wait, what?
Wait, I think I'm thinking of mini moose from. I think it was mini
yes,
moose.
mini moose
that's
are much
in-
easier to deal with. Little pocket moose. Pocket moose. Sorry, I just reminded of an old Ursula Vernon comic. One gerbil is or a hamster is despair. Oh God, everything's horrible. The other one's just saying, yeah, whatever. So how can you be so calm? Oh, that's easy. I have a tiny moose. Gronk. Also, this little tiny moose. Gronk.
Pocket moose, yes.
I am desperately in love with that woman.
Ursula Vernon is an awesome lady. Yes. I just love how wonderful her brain is. It really is just great. I mean, there's yeah.
Stuff to sing.
Yes, I make sure to follow her Twitter.
Follow it as much as possible. What the heck? I've forgotten how to copy.
Oh, you're mapping. Okay.
Well, that too, but I did not catch what you were planning on doing with the
My idea is to try to make our way to the Black Cloud and fix that. Maybe that'll fix the large animals.
I think we should. We know there's a large animal here.
Yeah.
Here, there is a issue. Issue one is this large animal. After that, and we know that's going to be a problem if we don't deal with it. The cloud is something else. I don't want to say it's low priority, but we have a goal. We have a goal at this point. Do we want to abandon that goal in favor of a maybe something over there? I mean, it's very likely they're related. I'm not saying we shouldn't check out this cloud thing. I'm not saying it probably, but I'm saying we should probably one thing at a time is where I'm going with that.
I don't know if I necessarily made it clear, so to say, but it's the rising darkness was off in the direction that yes, the path of
So we're heading that way anyway. Okay.
paw prints seem to be heading. I apologize if that wasn't.
So I guess we probably have to leave the cart behind.
And
don't know if
walk
there's a
all
open
that
path.
way.
I carry you, but you're larger than I am.
Oh. Well, it's nice of you to
Delicate,
offer.
but larger.
I am delicate. I'm little.
I am delicate. That was in character. Gosh. And like I said again, you could let this thing all blow over. That's a possibility too.
If there are ideas about doing that, then let me know. You don't have to fix problems, but I'm kind of wired to do it.
It's hard coded.
and babble.
All right. Well, what say you all?
All right, I'm for following the wolf tracks.
You, my intelligence
I mean,
isn't as high as my strength.
I don't see any
Any what do you call it when somebody
any
disagrees?
compelling reason not to, as it were.
Your adventures. Well, actually, that's the thing. There is sort of nature sounds are sort of covering up anything that you would be hearing, but
Okay, well, yeah.
One more quick moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Have fun. Or don't. Doesn't bother me any. I mean, it does, but...
Cleric is jiggly.
Carrick is jiggly?
Thick is jiggly.
Oh. Come on. Make a path. I got all the classes I need, but the dwarf. I need a dwarf. That'll work. Desiree, give me a intelligence check.
An intelligence check?
Make a yes. This is not a skill roll. It's just try to roll underneath your intelligence.
Is it trained or untrained? Or wait, you just roll a d20 and just try to get under 11?
Exactly.
What about if it gets equal to 11?
That's a success still.
Okay, thank you.
As much of a success as that can be.
I do not succeed. Ugh.
Okay. Well, as you're traveling, it's been everybody. As you've been traveling, welcome.
Bubblegum?
Bubblegum. I just said welcome. Visitors to the channel. It is Mr. Sinister Fox.
Sinister.
That'll work. There is a very odd aroma. You smelled it in town. Inky, you would recognize this from real life, unfortunately. But there is a very smell of something being burnt.
Jolly.
Not like just wood or whatever, but like flammable. Almost like a what do you call it? A smithy, a forge, or whatever.
Well, let's go check it out.
Well, that's just sort of as you're
okay.
traveling, I suppose.
So this is like out in the woods?
Yes, as you're traveling in the direction of the gathering.
Wow, okay.
Now I'm going to move the party. Oop.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh dear. It should be bigger. The paws aren't big
Oh.
enough.
That's a 35-foot wolf.
Don't say that. That's a big number.
Yes,
That's,
Oh, right.
that's about where the paws were on the thing.
yeah, the paw prints just look more like maybe he's just got big bappers.
Big
Bappers.
I was gonna say it could have been a wet
Big meaty paws.
ground or something. Yes. Big meaty paws.
Big, meaty paws.
But anyway,
Something macro beans something. All right.
the group has moved for baked beans. It's been let's see.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. All right. Sorry. Getting it out of my system.
Probably about 3 hours or so. You've been hiking through the woods here, and you eventually mixed in with the aroma of like a ash and the closest, I guess, slag, whatever. There, you're getting an undertone of like wet dog as well
Wet
now.
dog.
Charming.
And sure enough, you do notice that up ahead, you can see the clearing. However far, this is a pretty much for if anywhere there's the trees, it's considered to be where it's overgrown enough where you can't see skylight.
Gotcha. Thick canopied forest.
Yes. And so you've got, it's about 100 feet up ahead there, according to my measurements. You see laying on the ground in a big trampled out area, the very large canine.
Okay.
This wolf has its pitch black pitch black fur, and kind of molted in between or within the fur. You see, and also because of it being as overgrown as it is, there's like a reddish glow coming from its skin.
Jolly. Now, wasn't the chicken also fire aspected? Wasn't it, if I recall correctly?
The chicken was just, for what you can see, just quote unquote, a very large overgrown fowl.
Okay, so what we're dealing with here is some sort of, basically giant hellhound.
What you might be thinking of there, though, is I did say that it does have the plumage for those chickens.
That's what it was. Right.
It's very pronounced red.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't like glowing subtly or anything like that.
Okay.
I complained when I got this brand new IKEA desk that it was completely black and shiny, and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, Jesus Christ, we've got a lot of dander in the house.
Oh no.
You should see what it's like over here. We're getting ash fall.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
it's like the universe. It's like the entire universe has dandruff.
I've got no room to talk as far as that goes. Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dog is like I said, curled up on the ground. Before you move at all, if anybody wants to sort of, yeah, like I said, I got a brand new desk from IKEA, and I remember seeing something in Miss Heathen about, wow, this looks brand spanking new, and it's been a little over a month and a half, I think now, and it just
No worries. All right.
Can
All
I
right.
see
First
from
off, hiding
here
in the
if it
trees.
looks-
This is All right. So how do we want to fight this thing?
What did you say, Miss Ethan?
I asked,
Right.
can I see from where we are if it looks healthy, just from what I know of dogs? Not wolves, but like, does it have like goo around its eyes or mouth? Is it?
I
Is it
mean,
panting
there's
real hard or?
it the amount of breathing it's doing looks to be about what like a dog that was asleep would be doing.
All right.
But you do. Roll your well, just give me a skill check roll, a general skill check roll.
What is that, int?
D20. Just untrained. No ability modifier, just a skill roll. 3.
Apparently, I've never seen a dog despite living
I don't know
living
what
in
dog
a
is.
small remote village.
You say living on the streets and more than likely living with the dogs for some time.
Some bizarre four-legged critter.
I just can't see from how far back we are, I'm assuming.
Well,
That sounded like a love dice.
To be fair, it is very massive, so it's not
But
really
you know,
normal.
we personally have seen what a sick dog looks like.
Yes,
I'm looking for
I've
signs
seen
like
bigger.
that.
You've seen bigger dogs.
Let's see here. Okay, you tied it. So, do you all notice that like I said, there's the glowing. There's some substance like seeping out of the glows, like with the you don't know if it's a cut or what it is, but some sort of lesion on the thing's skin, I guess.
Okay.
And you do notice that some of the trees that are around here look like they would have been scorched. And if you've ever, well, like the area right immediately around where the wolf is, all of the looks to be charred. There's not really any grass, so to say, but any like low level plant life is either toppled
I
over
don't
or dehydrated or some
Right. Okay.
dried out.
Quick question to the more priestly members of our party. Does anybody think this thing is like radiating evil or? Yeah. I mean, I'm wondering if this is like a you know, like a minion of evil or something like that, or if it's because this could be the source of whatever we're dealing with.
You think a dog is the source of?
Well, it could be some sort of hellhound or something like that. Although, why it's so huge, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so big either. I guess it could be a hellhound.
Doesn't Ray make an intelligence check?
Trained or untrained?
Untrained. You can't help but thinking that when you were doing even though you were distracted and trying to keep Lord Stillwater company, quote unquote, you can't help but remember or think that you remember seeing something in one of the books about not like this in particular, but something like very large creatures that are just close enough to what the regular kind of animal that you would know, but there's something some sort of attribute about them that's just not natural, so to speak.
I just remember seeing something about that, though I don't really remember much.
In your researching about the bridle and what it could possibly be about, or any sort of news about it.
Ooh. We leave the bridle with Lord Stillwater.
I think
Do we need
still
a giant
have it.
pet hellhound? Just throwing that out there.
I was assuming that if I remember correctly, he was keeping that in
Okay.
the watchtower. But
I should take it out of my inventory in that case. Yeah.
what else? Or what were you going to ask Ricky? I'm sorry. Or were you going to? I don't know if you're hearing me or not because I had my microphone pointed the wrong way.
How dare you point your microphone the wrong way?
It's what I do.
Wondered why it sounded like you were across the men's room.
Because I'm broadcasting from
Jesus.
the men's room.
D&D in the men's room.
Everybody make a reflex save.
Oh boy.
Reflex.
Yes.
Oh.
That's not something we want to do. I don't like making reflex saves.
Oh. I nat 1.
You're trying to get over a 10.
Ah.
What is with my dice today?
No, wait.
Alright, Inky's
Oh.
not happy.
I did not nat 1. Oh my god. I thought.
Does the fact that Inky's hiding behind a tree help?
Unfortunately, no.
Ah.
So, Desiree and Fick, these earth shakes that you've been experiencing, Fick, you as you're watching this wolf and sort of planning how to approach it.
What do?
There seems to be one of those that just kicks up, and it's very large and noticeable, of course, like by everybody, and especially by the people that failed their roll because they lose their footing and fall on the ground.
Wasn't far.
Exactly. However, Fick and Desiree, you see that the wolf does rouse slightly, and it does the dog like kicking, dreaming thing, and rolls slightly.
Is it asleep?
Before stopping eventually.
So, we want to kill this thing, huh?
I want to fix the problem. If the problem is only fixed by killing it, then yes. But we could walk around this and find out why it's large. That'd be great too.
There is like yeah, okay. What are you doing after that?
I know we should let sleeping dogs lie, but no. I don't know. This is scary.
You cut off in the middle of a sentence and said, "Oh, there is," and then cut off and said, "What are you doing? What are you talking about, John?"
Yes, I did not want to speak anymore.
Okay.
So I stopped myself from talking.
No worries.
You know how it is.
No.
I've got actually. I'll point out that I've got a shepherd background, but I don't know if this thing's this thing is big and scary.
I can milk.
Sure, I would count that as
goats.
good with animals.
What the hell? I can milk goats.
Go and milk it.
Good night, everyone.
It's an entirely
Yes.
different game.
Da, 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 da.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. I mean, if it's a girl dog and recently pregnant,
Hey, let's not go there.
That's enough.
who knows
Really?
what kind of price you could fetch for a giant dog's milk? Should we try to surround it and then
Yeah,
fly
my
it?
thought right now is maybe I could lead it towards something that would eat it and shake a treat bag until it came running.
Something to eat something that big.
Yes, obviously that would be a bigger problem to fix at a later date.
Oh no.
Well, let's just worry about this later. For future generations.
I think pretty much if we want to deal with it, we either attempt to befriend it or we kill it.
Hey, person telling the story, is there a river
Person telling.
nearby? Or a lake? Something bigger than a
Northfield.
pond. Something bigger than a creek or a pond, but like a lake or a river.
I mean, not to your knowledge.
Alright.
But if you're just kind of looking around, there
Big
are,
bones.
yes, as a matter of fact,
Shark bones.
some sort of water-based creature. Yes, creatures.
Hammer-headed goldfish.
Hammer-headed goldfish.
They look like skeletons.
Ah,
Yes, there are the bones of some sort of, it looks like a very large fish that's been ripped to pieces in the,
Nom.
up to the trail.
there's a thought, if we found a body of water to lure it to, the fight might not be as scary. If it does fire things. I really feel like this is more of a 5th level character problem right now.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really want to
Third
initiate.
level sounds good.
I really don't want to initiate.
Like I said, if I could find the source of this problem would go away.
Can
Probably
I
magical.
get another reflex save from everybody?
Oh no.
Really?
Please, yes.
If we can't
Thank
decide
God.
what to do, I want to go home.
So
Well,
you
my
can make your
Nope.
Hey, everybody but Desiree that time.
Oh.
If we can't-
As you're looking around, there is another very much larger earthquake. The
Oh dear.
dog is now roused, and it stands up. And its ears are pointed straight up, and
I think I just realized what's going on around here. Oh dear.
all of a sudden, there is a thump as the whole ground just shudders. Desiree, you fall right on your bottom butt, or your front butt, I don't care.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
no, never mind.
wow.
Shut up.
Keep going.
Okay then.
Wow.
This is why we can't have nice thing.
Jesus. Yeah,
This is
I have.
totally the way I was gonna-
Yeah, I have 2
We had a nice
butts.
thing once, and then you see what happened to it?
God almighty.
But anyway, the
giant
ground
wolves.
where the dog is, or wolf rather, just looks like something is pushing up from the ground. The thing turns around and starts to try running off in your direction, sees you, and stops for a moment, and there's a gigantic rift that opens up in the ground underneath it.
Oh my god.
Soiling myself as a free action.
Oh my god. It gets bigger.
Well, it's it. Come on, where's the damn
So does the dog. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So,
Does the dog fall in or
when
does it not?
The dirt flies up in the air, you shielding your eyes or whatever. You're probably running for your life yourself at this point. If anybody is turning around after getting themselves off the ground, they see just a massive hand gripping this dog right around the midsection, and there's just a ungodly cracking noise.
Eep.
And the wolf whimpers feebly and goes completely limp.
Well, that's depressing.
And the large hand is yanked down into the ground again, followed shortly after by another bit of rumbling as this hole starts to get slightly larger. And you, like I said, I'm guessing at this point you guys are running?
Oh, definitely running at this point. Oh my god.
Run, 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 run.
I'm out. I'm out. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Taking myself off the map because I'm out of there.
I'm getting off the map.
Super suckers.
Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on now?
Well, there we go. Come on. I had this, and now I don't.
Giant mole!
Yes.
Wow.
Giant mole, do 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 do.
Let's see here. You see. Come on. Need to find my damn downloads. Email. What the email? You can cut the tension with the knife, can't you?
Dun dun dun.
Okay, I'll put this in the old thingamabobber. You know the one. Game, book, and pencils. Be it just enough far away. Just enough. There you go.
Okay, so I'm not saying we should run away, but I'm thinking we should run away.
Yeah, well, that sounds good.
I'm already gone.
There, you know, just chunks of earth falling off the thing. if you're paying that much attention to it, it clearly has the wolf in its hand, and it it is looking at it and just brings it up to its mouth and just rips a big chunk of something off of it.
Yeah.
And the planet. Good lord.
Yep.
This is a problem for an army.
This is a problem for several armies.
This is a problem for a god.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
So yeah, we're talking. It's big.
Running.
So you're running.
Running?
It's I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you're trying to keep an eye on what it's doing, but
Making sure it's not following, but yeah.
well, that's the thing. If you do glance back at it occasionally, the ground is kind of you can feel the ground shaking as this thing is walking. But yeah, it's traveling in the direction you're going.
Okay, warn the town. Warn pretty much anybody we come across on our way there. Big. Oh god.
And after running for your life, that's a good point. I'm going to need 4 luck checks from everybody.
What?
Not all at once, but like everybody does a luck check to see if we're doing the horror movie trope of does anybody trip over the foliage.
Of course not. We're intelligent and smart people, not random cheerleaders out in the middle of the woods wearing high heels.
Except I'm a little tired from
Ooh. Wow.
Really good at
I don't do well.
things.
I'm just gonna lie down for a little nap here.
Oh my god.
I need Desiree, what's your check here? Okay. Alright. I did one more, so we're gonna call that a loss here.
We all stumble. All of us except Fick.
We'll put
I can
one of
fix
those in the
Inky's
loss.
roll.
Sorry?
I can fix Inky's roll, so I'm gonna do that. He gets a point of luck from me.
Aw.
With 2 successes.
Ooh,
Okay,
two
so-
successes.
I have
That'll be a neutral then. That's good, or good enough. So one luck check the second. This is the race against time and terror.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I need to roll 20s.
Oh no.
Doesn't count.
Alright, so Finch did not make it. Who's
Didn't make
next?
it. Oh god. Oh no, you mean he didn't make the luck roll? Okay.
Yes. So there's one
Slight
success.
difference.
Desiree, give me a check. Aha!
Oh.
Lastly, we got Inky. You need to do one again.
Oh no.
Okay. Get to where I can. Luck roll.
That's 1 in the positive column. Alright.
Everybody but me this time.
Once more, please. Go ahead and do Inky since you probably got your sheet open still. Alright.
Where?
Desiree? Finch failed. Desiree failed.
Of course I failed.
Vic,
We're just
okay,
no
that's
good at this,
neutral.
aren't
I need one last one here to find out what's gonna happen.
Holy 4 rolls.
Yes.
Hey, you got a credit wall on that one. I blame the economy.
Vic and Desiree.
Not saying it's the economy's fault, I'm just blaming it anyway.
Yeah,
Another neutral.
no surprise.
Okay. So, just with sheer pants wetting terror and everything to go along with it, you all arrive on the outskirts of the town.
Is the thing still following us?
It is. It looks to be.
It's following us?
Yes.
Why is it following us?
That is a very
Because
good
our
question.
lives suck.
We're tiny. What significance do we have to this massive fucking thing?
We run away screaming towards places where there's more of us.
Well, I mean, just a thought. It might not be you it's after. It could be the population center.
Like I said, we go run away screaming towards places where there's more of us.
But either way, nipple mounts.
What?
Oh yeah, it does have nipple mounts.
What?
What? I'm.
Made you look.
Yeah. Nope. Do not want. No. No. No, please.
Anyways.
So, on that note, how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing fine? Yeah?
Oh, we see.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean-
I did not notice you shared a picture in the. Oh my god.
Oh, you never saw.
No.
I mean, it's. We're talking. I mean, this is essentially like, yeah, like
Fucking
a Godzilla sort of thing.
Jesus Christ.
It's
Kaiju.
a very
Oh.
large reptilian creature.
That's why you say nipple
not human,
mounts.
just kaiju. Got it.
Not that it
Yes.
actually has any, but that fucking face.
You know, I'm not going to take the time to look. I mean, if folks need to know if the thing has nipples, then that's fine. They can do that. But I'm thinking this is kind of a not really a nipple-centric encounter. Yeah, this is not I'm sure there will eventually at some point be a time where we need to know whether or not something has nipples. You know, maybe have the cloak of nipple kind or something like that.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm in a mood. Don't mind me.
I'm sorry, Ray. I'm beyond the capacity for rational thought.
There we go. That's the one.
So yeah, you get back here, and again, let's call it. It's maybe a little over 2 miles or so, maybe.
We ran all that way.
Over the you are all very, very, very exhausted.
So instead of 7-minute mile, it's what, 14-minute 2 mile?
If we were all Olympic level athletes, sure.
Now you're at the road. Your horses and everything are still all. The Clydesdales and the wagon are still here. So I'm guessing you want to load into it.
Maybe. Where is Lord Stillwater around?
He is in town. Actually, good. That's a good. Yeah.
Can we find
Lord
him and run?
Well, who's going to the wagon? Because I would assume is the quickest way to get back to the town.
Oh. Well, yeah. I'm going to the wagon.
Alright, you all four make your way over there, and sitting on the driver's, or not the driver's seat, in the passenger seat is Lord Stillwell.
What? Where did he come from? Does he have something to do with this?
No, Elf. This is not my doing. This is what I have been investigating about, and it looks like we've ran out of time.
Jolly.
Wait, you've been investigating this?
Yes. This...
Words might have let us know about this. Something to look out for. Something to say, oh, by the way, there might be some giant things wandering around.
I didn't exactly figure that was necessary since, the last couple of days.
Well, it'd be nice to know if it was an ongoing theme rather than a fluke. That's what I'm saying.
Well, this is why we have been trying to, why we have been searching for this this artifact. And as I said, though, unfortunately, it looks like we are too late for Strom in this instance. I suggest we get in the wagon and leave post haste.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I have to agree with you.
For our cinematic benefit.
Well, we did nothing to cause this. We just investigated.
You were
We didn't
just
touch
there.
a thing. Not a thing.
The wagon has side view mirrors for our cinematic benefit. Jesus.
So yes, make room, hop on in. You can hear off in the distance, like, just the sound of pure panic and whatnot coming from the town. There are, people trying to leave. This is, you've come on, you guys, you've seen Godzilla movies before, right?
Oh God, not the nipples, not the nipples now. Oh
Okay,
God,
but
the
who
mouth
tampered with
nipples.
science to summon Godzilla? That's what I want to know.
They don't have science to summon Godzilla.
Who tampered with science? It's always somebody cooked up a monster. Godzilla has to come and teach us not to screw with things.
Misuse our strongest computers.
Computer. Well,
To fire masers at it, they do nothing but it's required.
here's the thing.
We're
It's
only making it
basically-
stronger.
It is essentially, so yeah, everybody loads up and is peeling out of here as quickly as possible. There's
Leaving tracks, yes.
people trying to evacuate. Take my baby, get out of here, kicking them off the wagon, that sort of thing.
No, not quite that bad.
Oh no.
But yes, in the distance, as you're making your way away, you see that it is just wreaking havoc on this township. There's meager resistance being tried to be put up against it, but obviously nothing seems to be affecting it.
It's futile.
And yes, the last thing you see if you're continuing off towards the capital is the form of this creature just sinking back in under the horizon like it was going back underground, and you do sort of feel the faint vibrations of the earth once again as you are fleeing or have fled.
So it's just tunneling underground to the next town.
Keep running.
Keep continuing to run. So, you're already ran pretty much ragged as it is. Yeah, when you've pretty much exhausted the horses as much as you can, and just everyone seems to be exhausted from lack of being able to sort of comprehend what has happened, which would have been nice to know. See, this is what writers do. They you just make problems up and withhold information until it's needed.
Yeah.
It's what good writers do.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, all right. For one thing, I just want to point out that I'm pretty certain it would cause a lot of damage and destruction, but I actually do feel very sorry for the poor doggy. That said, let's get the hell out of here.
Well, again, I apologize. There's
Anything else we should know? let's just get that out here right at the start. You know, apologies, fine, all good. What else should we know is going on?
Well, to be fair, he did not know that this thing. That's what this was for. It was, to my knowledge, it was all, you know, metaphorical. You know, what? Who believes Armageddon stories anyway? Am I right? Looking at the cleric.
What did you do, Ray?
But yes, there's the gist, you know, the nitty gritty of it is that these creatures are, you know, creations that are supposed to keep the planet's arcane energies and you know, it's just that they were essentially made to keep mages and wizards and sorcerers in check with their dabbling in the arcane arts. And it essentially prophesized that a higher power created these creatures. This one in particular, like I said, to prevent magics from getting out of hand with their essentially their destructive or you know, wide altering effects. And that is essentially what the bridle that we have obtained is supposed to be it may not seem like it, but it's supposed to be a means of containing this creature.
Even
So what
though
you're
we
saying
found it.
is this stupid elf git stole a bridle from basically a slumbering, you know, apocalyptic force of nature in order so he could use it to catch a stinking unicorn so they could ride around and say, look at me, how wonderful and pretty am I. Okay. I have a new level of hatred for this schmuck. I thought he was just a dick. This is beyond dickdom. This is, oh man. Yeah.
What can I say? Elves got an elf.
Nah.
But yes, that is how I believe my understanding of the texts to be. Yes, that is
Okay.
the current.
The next, yeah.
As I see it, yes.
I think the next thing we have to figure out is how do we or preferably somebody else stop this?
Well, if the writings were to be believed, I mean, it is essentially the creature would need to be you know, not necessarily tamed, but what's the word I'm thinking? Not corral, but you know, that's
Subdued?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, and then
Seduced.
seduced.
no.
Yeah,
no.
you saw the
I've seen
picture of
that.
that
I've
thing.
seen that. I've seen that porn. No,
There's way too many mouths and way too many teeth. No.
I've seen that. I've seen that
Exactly.
porn. No.
Honestly, we're basically like insects to this thing, so I don't really see how that would work, anyways. I don't see how it would ever be intrigued by such an offer.
Well, this is apparently one of its last, or should be where it was originally halted in its ages ago when it was halted originally. This must have been where
And some
it was
else idiot.
laid to rest. It doesn't. I mean, it's not a. Obviously, it's not any sort of natural being. It is doing this destruction and feeding by, not even by instinct. It just seems to be blind fury and rage.
It's what it does. Right. It's what it does.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So, if we need to find somebody who can actually deal with this thing, because that ain't us. Yeah, I mean, a week ago I was herding sheep.
and now you're wrangling
Wrangling kaiju. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky. It's just decided to go and take a nice long, 3-century nap.
Well,
Yes. Lots of prayer.
The timeline of the events, there does not seem to be any sort of consistency in the ancient histories, but that is true. It seems that this creature will wake up again and will be on the move to feed or do whatever it is that it does. I do not need as incredibly terrified and put off by the prospect as I am. I do not. I cannot deny that I would be intrigued to investigate the ruin of Strom to see if the creature has left some sort of if it has left anything in its wake pertaining to it or even the area itself. But yes, that's but needless to say, this bridle is useless in any sort of containment sense to us at this moment anyway, because we still yet to lack any knowledge of how to use it to contain a beast to begin with.
Mm-hmm. So, more research?
Well, while research can still be done, I suppose.
Going to the ruins of Strom,
I think
it's
we
not
need to
gonna come back
warn
to us.
everybody that this is a thing. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of survivors running away from that city that'll be warning everybody. But yeah, there needs to be a lot more people knowing about this happening. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of folks who are going, hey, wait a minute, there's but yeah. And it occurs to me too that if we could figure out which stupid elf idiot grabbed this bridle, he might know more about this whole thing than we do. Grabbed a figure, so get ride a stinking unicorn around, saying how pretty he was. I was mad enough when it was who just wanted to try and tame a unicorn. No, he had to grab the one thing on the planet.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna, go and going to grab the moon and shave it down into a butt plug at this rate. Ah! Angry. Sorry, don't mind me.
I mean, sounds about right for someone like that.
We can stop, I guess. That's fine. I'm sorry.
Cranky. Mad, angry, cranky.
Oh,
So
we're
I
all
think the
very
board's the
tired.
best place to look for information. I'm with Lord S on this.
I didn't know I was going to cause such a hullabaloo with this plot twist. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Cranky. Right. My next concern is this thing. It came straight to the town here. I'm a little worried by the fact that it might know where that particular bridle is and be trying to stop its use. Which means...
Well, that could be a possibility. I do have it not with me, but it is in...
Yeah. So here's my concern, and that is wherever we go, if we bring that bridle with us, there's a good chance that we'll basically destroy wherever we go.
Well, there's two schools of thought on that I see currently. That is very highly likely that this creature could be potentially drawn to the artifact. The problem with that is I do not know to what degree it would have this detection, because the manner with which this dwelling that I can manifest is such that the everything withheld inside it when it returns to this model-like state is shunted to somewhere else, so to speak, not of this world. So I know not whether it would still be able to determine that,
it might be going
it's
off of
being
where I last saw
here.
it. But...
Yes, that's the problem. So
okay,
unfortunately,
we should get. Like I said, we should try and get as much distance as we can. I'm just worried that we will be bringing death and destruction to wherever we go, and that's not going to make us popular.
you're murder hobos. It comes with the territory.
What? Who says we're murder hobos?
Hey, murder hobos are going to get more iced tea.
Going to the ruins, then it doesn't matter, does it?
What's that?
If we were going to check out the ruins of Strom, then it doesn't matter, because it's already ruined.
I mean, yeah, true.
You could stomp a couple ruins flat.
Are you wanting to go back immediately?
No.
Everybody else needs prep time.
Prep
so you
time?
have to ask them.
Well, I mean, some of you are obviously more exhausted than others, and could obviously, or definitely could use a few days or so for recoupment.
Yeah. Like, if we think we can safely gather, like salvage anyone from the destruction, it'd be worth it, but if we don't think that's possible, then dear Desiree might just try to fall asleep on the wagon ride.
True.
But we're waiting. We're waiting for another opinion, aren't we?
Yeah.
much iced tea is that boy drinking tonight?
What? How much iced tea that boy drinking tonight? Golly gee willikers.
Yeah, golly gee willikers.
And so forth. Ooh, it's a leopard. Yeah, don't get too close to the ruins. It does have leprosy.
What?
You heard me. Ah. Dormancy.
Okay, so I think our best bet is probably to basically head for the capital.
Oh wait, you were gone. You're back now. I said, because we mentioned about checking out the ruins of Strom. I said if we think we can salvage anything or anyone without, any trouble, then I think it's worth going back. But otherwise, no. No.
I don't think we would be able to provide any more help to those people than, it's a large city. There's a lot of people. They'll be able to, I don't think, 4 or 5 more people are going to be giving them any more assistance. And honestly, I'm a little worried about going near that thing. That's where we last saw it. I don't want to go near that.
Mm-hmm.
Comes back, etc.
That's just because you have a hangover.
No, the dice are in fact super loud.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not bothered by it.
Mat or something you could roll them on?
No.
Oh. Then we need to buy him one. Get him one of those felt.
Or
Go ahead, I'm sorry. I have.
Huh?
I'm listening to your. Excuse me. Your ideas.
I believe we are all more interested in just getting the hell out of here. Onwards to... Sorry, what was the place we're going to called again? Vegas!
I forget what the name.
It starts with a T, doesn't it?
Vegas.
Tris?
Vegas starts with a T.
Vegas.
You put that
I may
in
be a
before.
bit hungry.
There you go. It's even spelled differently enough. The
To
T is
vag-
silent.
wow.
It's an elf word.
Oh, we're going to an elf town, eh?
No, it's not an elf town. It's just an elf word.
Alright.
Yes, I believe it was Tess.
Oh, Tess.
Yes. Simple and sweet. Tess did used to be a former elf city, though. Like many longs ago, before they vacated and went, got tired with the place and moved somewhere else.
Would this timing happen to be somewhere around the same time as the last time one of these kaiju things was up and walking around?
when the Elf City was abandoned? No, this is, like I said,
No.
more just to do with the reason why elves are so decadent and,
No worries.
yeah, they live so long, they're deplorables. So they got bored with living here. Let's see what's over this place. You are able to learn from the book from doing a little further research about it, for what it's worth, that
Wait.
during
We have to pop up the watchtower again to get to the books.
Assuming
Yes.
I'm assuming it's probably a multiple day. It's probably a multiple day journey, so we're probably popping up the watchtower. Excuse me, popping up the watchtower at night.
Well, are we? Because if you're concerned about the
that's
bridal,
thing, it is night. You do need
Let's
to
turn
stop.
that down just a bit.
You do need to stop. Do you want to use... He will not use it if you're concerned that it's like, some sort of radar where it can be like, well, this is the last place it was found in, or whatever.
But, honestly, this would probably be a good way to check. We determined that we can feel this thing coming from pretty good distance. So, if we kind of keep a watch and make sure, hey, that glass of water has ripples in it, then we pack up and get the heck out of Dodge.
like if he needs to read a book, I say do it as soon as possible. Like as soon into our journey as possible. And then try very hard not to use the tower again unless absolutely necessary.
Let me Okay. If you're that concerned, he does just so happen to have a duplicate of the tome about this. The main source of information we were getting there.
He just so
Yeah,
happens to have a duplicate that's not
Yes.
in his Wow. Good lord.
Yes.
Good
Or no,
lord,
he kept it
huh?
out. We'll say he kept it out in the morning. How about that?
Okay. That changes things. Okay. So then we'll try to just sleep without the tower. And Desiree will be very sad about it and maybe try to sleep in the wagon so she doesn't have to sleep on the cold, hard ground.
I'm just assuming you're actually saying that as you're halfling, not like just saying it. Yeah, woo! Who would have thought magical multiple books with towers and kaiju? Yeah, that's normal.
Hey, towers are books are good.
Well, I mean, like, in the possession of one person, it's a little weird.
Well, if he's researching that one thing,
Yeah, like I said,
probably go
it
ahead and
would
try and
make-
get as many of those books on the subject as possible.
Now that I think about it, it would make a little more sense that if he was that concerned about it, he would probably not. But then again, he really wouldn't know that it would be a potential to track or whatever. But either way, if you're just making camp under the stars tonight, if, like I said, if you're that concerned for now, he does look the book over a little bit and has found that during the heyday of this thing being around and being just a force of nature, so to speak, I guess, that the appearances of it were seen to be recorded being as close together as 9 months apart.
Oof.
And as long as far out as being 6 years. So, judging by that, you might have you may have a little more time than what you might be thinking, but that's sort of the time frame you're looking with as far as if you're checking dates back from way long ago.
Okay.
So, like I said, as early as 9 months between, less than a year between visits, and then as far out as 6 years between attacks.
So we may have time. We have plenty of time. Still like to get, make sure that this isn't, how to put this?
Put it on the back burner.
So maybe we'll be safe for a little bit. Unless, something new is happening. It's a lot of what ifs in this situation. Like, we don't really know a whole lot right now, do we?
Not so much, but yeah. You know that much anyway.
Well, we'll just, I think we'll just kind of, I think we'll just head to the get ourselves off to the thing and hope for the best. So at this point, yeah, I got nothing. Get to the capital.
To test.
Warn people. Yeah, test. And warn people. Say hey, listen. There's this thing. Oh my God! It ate the town. Oh my God. Get some prayers going. Get some, do whatever you have to. But holy crap, guys! Really.
Alright, so you're at 9:30. Are you alright calling it for right now?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. I got work tonight.
Time.
Oh, tonight?
So ready for work and everything. Well, Callie.
No pressure.
Callie too, so let's see, we will
Oh Jesus! Literally. So apparently, I don't know if you folks have been keeping up with this. Apparently, there's a meme going around of a picture of Jesus, with his hands on Trump, basically blessing him, blah blah blah. It's going around the various conservative groups and stuff like that. Here's the thing: the picture of Jesus isn't actually Jesus.
Oh,
it's actually Charles Manson.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It's like, so bad.
Are you
Alright.
calculating how much experience?
Yes, 40 experience and 2 luck.
What?
4-0?
Yes, 40 experience and 2 luck.
Oh, like regenerate luck?
Yes, well, no, give you 2 points of luck on top of whatever you have now. Yes.
Fleeting luck or the current score?
Your current score, just put on current score. Because fleeting luck is for that Lankmar game.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
that's
where is experience? Oh, there's 4-0 experience. You said okay.
yes.
40.
That puts me at
40.
55.
50 is level 2.
Ooh. Ain't a level. Okay. So that then raises the question of how do we level? Up the
Go ahead, do
thing
that.
here.
It's a tiny bit time consuming.
Okay, you are a
Leveling
warrior.
up is
So you roll d12 for your hit points.
Wait, he's
the leveling
Wait.
hit point.
he levels up.
Everybody should level up. You got, I think, you had 10 experience. Yeah, everybody should at least level up because level 1 is 10 XP.
Oh, why did I only had
You
5
don't, like,
marked
res-
down?
Yeah, you don't like reset your experience points.
I only
I
had
think you
5
gained
marked
4
down.
experience for killing the chicken thing.
Missed that one, I think.
Wait, so
That
what
should put me at 59.
XP should we have right now?
About 54.
Yeah, you should be at 54, I believe.
Okay, I missed some.
Oh me.
So yeah, your hit die is D4 plus your stamina if you got one.
Why did
Where
mine not go? I clicked the button. Oh, that's why. Out of hit die for my class. 1? No. 2?
Miss Heathen, you still have the sheet for the monk, right?
Yes, that was a monk sheet.
Woohoo!
You mean
9
the
hit points.
instructions for the monk? Yeah, somewhere.
Yes, that has the progression and all that jazz.
Yeah, I'll find it. It's here somewhere. I even printed it. That might be it.
Your D die goes from a D3 to a D4.
I found it. I got it.
Oh no, I was talking
Oh, what is
to
that?
Inky. Printer was like, your critical die goes to a D14 on die table 3.
Ooh. I have a question.
Yes.
If my current score should my current score affect that hit die roll? Or should that be based on my max score?
Roll based on your max, but your current hit point, like your total, like how many hit points you have right now, is based on your spell burn score.
Ooh, wait. So I have a modifier strength of. No, it's my stamina mod. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, so I get 6 more. I get 11 hit points. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And
I was gonna say, do you still have that printout for the, or not printout, but that PDF with the elf in it?
I've got the quick start rules myself here.
You pinned it, I think, in.
Yeah, it should be in the Discord, the general Discord group, I think.
Maybe we didn't pin it. Oh. Oops.
It was in general, I think, if it's anywhere. No, that's the game link.
Nope, it's in the DMs.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go then. Just look up level 2 and adjust your
three
stuff as
level,
you need
that's
to.
good.
Cool.
Yeah, other than that, I don't think anything else has changed for the warrior. Just your hit points, your D die, and your critical die.
Okay. Groovy.
Saves will go up next turn or next level. Cleric. Where have you been doing alright with what you got here? Anima.
I rolled mine. I got 2 more.
Your
Yay.
hit points.
Yep.
Your attack bonus goes up to +1 from 0. Your casting score will change by +1, and your healing score.
To refresh my memory, I need for a mighty deed. I need to roll a 3 or better. That means I do mighty deeds 50-50 at this point, right?
Not quite, because you're only D4.
Yeah, so that means I need a 3 or better. So that means on a 1 or 2, I don't do my deed. On a 3 or a 4, I do my
yeah,
deed.
yeah. That makes sense. And yeah, sorry. And then, like you said, the higher you roll, the more
More
the
DD
better
it
stuff
is.
you can do. Yes.
Yes, indeedy. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna head off then if there's nothing else I need to do.
Now that should be it. I'll
Okay.
have to put some more stuff in the Discord if
Okay.
I can too.
Have a good night.
Running away, running away, running away, running away to the city. Side. Boop boop.
You get another spell, Anima. I'm going to give you a choking cloud.
Oh.
Lol.
Unless there was something you wanted to pick out.
What? Let him pick?
Yeah, as a cleric.
Ooh.
Yes, toxic fruits, exactly.
I'll have to check the grimoire thingy again.
Yeah, I'll make you a new one of those and send it off. Yeah, Tyvani, give me D27 again for your spell.
8.
8.
I feel like we did the wrong elf rogue modifiers to abilities because mine were all wrong and I'm confused. Very, very confused.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Because it says a skill bonus for neutral elven rogues. For example, my pick lock was at +1, but it was supposed to be at +3 for level 1.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then double check that on your sheet. Yeah.
I'm constantly looking back and forth for each individual one just to be damn sure I don't mess this up now.
Your spell is detect magic.
And I guess I'll have to roll for all the other effects. Mercurial magic.
It's a level 2 wizard, cleric spell. It's D100.
59. Not 69, unfortunately.
No change, so the spell manifests as normal.
Cool. God bless. Okay.
So you don't have to worry about helps showing up on your back or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I should ask if there is a misfire or corruption die I should have for that file of pleasure spell.
It's you just get patron taint. Or
Oh.
just regular corruption, yeah, that's in the book.
So I don't have to roll for...
No, that's you hopefully you don't ever roll that, but yes, that's all in the book.
Oh.
But I think I'm gonna go ahead and bounce here too as well, so
Okay.
I'm sleepy.
did you say why?
I said okay.
Oh. I thought you said why.
99.
Why would you ever want to leave, John?
I don't know. Good, congratulations and all that too, so
Aw.
that is good news, I suppose.
It's nice for our characters to survive another day.
Yes.
Thanks.
Otherwise, leave.
Especially after you put in all that work to, you know, really come up with some neat ideas.
Nope.
Alright. Good night. And thus, the end of the stream. I don't know if I really have anything to say about it at this point. I'm glad my character survived. I feel like it's possible all of us could have died, which would really suck. Because the DM really, really made some cool stuff up for me, at least. I don't know about the others yet. We'll see when it comes up, but that's it. Good night and goodbye.